Hey everyone, it's Nerf Boy Productions here. Today I'm going to give you guys a full unboxing and review of the brand new Nerf N-Strike Elite Alpha Trooper CS-6 mission kit. So right now I'm in a hotel room filming a secret project out here in Toronto, so that's why the background's a little different. And I happened to stop at a Toys R Us. Actually, this was at a Walmart on the way to Toronto from where I'm living, and I stopped in at this Walmart and I found this. This is I've seen it around, not too much, but I've seen it around, and never in Canada, which is where I live. And my city is quite small, so it doesn't have a lot of stock in big stores, so it's really hard to get stuff like this. So this is kind of rare, I guess, but this is supposed to be an Elite Alpha Trooper in the XD form. So they're actually, Nerf is claiming this Alpha Trooper shoots up to 85 feet, 26 meters out of the box, which is crazy. Now, this is orange. Before this, they had the N-Strike Elite Alpha Trooper, which was blue and white. And then they had the original yellow N-Strike one. And I guess this is the XD, so this shoots the furthest. It also comes with it comes with a Spectre, what we know as the Spectre stock, in a orange and black scheme like the rest of the blaster. And the Spectre stock is pretty cool. We'll get into that in a sec. And then it also comes with two 6-dart clips, which are pretty cool, and 12 darts to go in for 6 for each clip. So yeah, two 6-dart clips, which is cool because you can swap out, I guess. And let's take a look at the back of the box. We can see there's a diagram of the blaster. It says two 6-dart clips. A little thing on the Elite Alpha Trooper here. It says, when you're on a mission, travel light and strike fast with this quick reloading blaster. That's about all it says, actually. Slam fire blasting to rapidly fire a stream of darts. It tells you it comes with the folding stock. It shows you how to fold it on the back there. And then they have this little Elite Dart Performance spec thing. So it says 81% of the darts firing out of this are going to go between 80 to 92 feet, or 24 to 28 meters, and 19% of the darts will go below 80 feet or below 24 meters. So those are the stats that Nerf claims. Now, sadly, I actually can't test the ranges to their fullest because I'm on the 10th story of a hotel room. But we will be able to judge by the power how well it is. But anyways, let's go ahead and open up the box. Alright, so you're going to have to excuse me. The only knives I have, or any means of cutting this open, is these knives from the hotel room. So it's a little ratchet, but that's okay. So we'll just put the box down on its face. And I'm going to cut away from myself because you know what you're supposed to do. And we will open this up. I always like Nerf boxes that are this kind of style, where you can open up the side and it's not like a open face where it's like it unfolds. This is more fun to unbox, where you get to pull it out. So it's two pieces of cardboard, and in this piece, which is now empty, we have the instruction manual, which is like a filmy paper. It's not like a normal paper, and it says it's just got, you know, your basic instructions, whatever. And then you have this, which is, of course, the rest of the contents all strapped in here. I'm not going to undo all the twist ties. I'm going to see if I can cut them out with my fancy hotel knife. Let's see. There we go. Trying to do everything on camera. Oh yeah. 6-dart clip. These are not the semi-transparent, semi-opaque clips. These are normal, just solid clips. So if you know what I'm talking about, like some clips are clear on one side, solid on the other. Those are solid on both sides, so that's weird. Cut away from yourself, Adam. And okay. So here is the Spectre. Oh, not Spectre. Elite XD Alpha Troopers stock. And we'll just cut out the blaster here. This is actually a really good knife, surprisingly. Okay. Oh, it feels good. Not as good as my Canadian Trooper, but it's okay. Whoa! Knocking everything over. Who cares about getting this place dirty? Because there are maids. I'm totally kidding. Alright, now to the fun stuff. The Alpha Trooper. Mama. Let's take a look at it, shall we? So, this is the Alpha Trooper. It's pretty good. A lot of times, Nerf Blaster will not have all the paint on one side that it does on the other, but you can see it says Nerf in black, and it says Alpha Trooper there on that silver part, and it says that on both sides. So that's super cool. And everything else is pretty basic. You see the little N-Strike Elite logo in white on the stock there, on both sides, right there. But yeah, other than that, most of this blaster is all one color. There's actually two different types of orange on the whole barrel here. You have this part of orange, which is the rest of the body, and then you have this top piece, which is always look kind of cool. Other than that, that's like how the exterior looks, and it looks pretty fine. Looks kind of Halloween-y, so it's fitting for October. We got the stock here, which of course clips on the back. I'll go over that in a sec, just to show you how it looks. 6-dart clip. Looks really cool. Oh yeah. So they fixed a problem, a huge problem with the old Alpha Trooper. They fixed it with this one, so it's pretty cool. What happens is, on the old ones at least, what would happen is you would prime the blaster, and then you go to pull the trigger like this without keeping your hand on, and it wouldn't fire. And the reason why is this piece is what you prime with. When you prime it back and then go to push forwards like that, it'll fire. But as soon as you let go, it kind of shifts back. Like that's all the way forwards, and then it just shifts back a very little amount. And it used to be on the old ones that when it would shift back like that, the blaster didn't fire. But now if you pull this back, so it's like shifted back, it still fires. So you can totally do one-handed shots, which you couldn't really do with the Alpha Trooper before. So I'm really glad they fixed that. It makes slam fire super, super smooth, and that kind of shooting where it's really fast-paced single shots works super great. Okay, so now we will go over all the features. So, like I said, clip system blaster, so it comes with two of these 6-dart clips. You just, to put them in, you take the priming piece, which is this whole handguard thing, pull it back, and that allows you to insert clips, and likewise take them out. There is a ambidextrous clip release on both sides of the blaster, so you can pull that back on either side, and the clip will come out. So it's worth mentioning that if you pull this back, the clip won't exactly like fall out. You need to kind of pull it out, and then you can swap in for a new one, and there you go. And then to fire, of course, you take this handguard and just, well, cock it, and you can shoot, or hold down the trigger and pump it continuously for slam fire. Now what that is, if you don't know, you hold down the trigger, and every time you pull forwards, the blaster fires. So fires with every like pull of the blaster. So that's pretty cool. Cock it back, and you can access your jam door on top, where any jams you may get. Alpha Trooper's pretty good, doesn't jam too much, so that's alright. Got one tactical rail on top for any attachments you may want. Of course, you got the stock extension point for any stocks in the Nerf lineup, so you can't just use this one. Any stock will do. To put on the Spectre stock, or this Alpha Trooper XD stock, it clips on like any other, and it's got this little button. So once it's on, you have to take this button and push it down and then pull back for the stock to come off. Now, this stock is actually a folding stock. And I think this was a really good idea for Nerf to do because this stock works really well on this blaster. It works really well, it just does, and here's why. Basically, when you're cocking this blaster, because it's front, not front loading, but front, like priming. When your hand goes back, it doesn't get in the way of the fold in the stock, so when you fold it, it's folding away from most users, and even if you're left-handed, well, then you don't want to use a Spectre stock, and you probably never would, because if you're a left-handed user, you can see the fold is inside, and it does not work. But if you're a right-handed user, it's glorious. So, how does it fold? Well, there is a little thing of instructions right there, so you can see it says lock and unlock. So what you do is that symbolizes the push and pull of this. So, what you do is with a stock like this, when it's here, you want to pull the stock out and then it can loosely swivel. So swivel it in and then pull down or back and it'll lock in. Then pull out, around, in, out, around, in, out, around, in. And that is the motion. On top here you can see there's a little indicator for when the stock is locked or unlocked. So if you turn it around here and then push in, it's all locked up now. Okay, so that's about it for the features of this blaster. We are going to load it up with the darts that are included, 12 of them like I said, 2 6-dart clips. So we'll load 6 in each. And then we'll see how this thing performs. Like I said, I can't do a full range test, which is kind of sucky, so I apologize about that. But we'll shoot it regardless. So now that I'm moving the camera, you guys can see the awesome setup I had. Light bulb, and this cap was keeping the lens of the camera upright instead of drooping down, stacked on pillows and stuff. Because that's what happens when you're traveling. You forget a tripod. I didn't know I'd have to make a Nerf review. Jeez. You know what? We're going to do this Call of Duty style. Or I should say FPS style. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. No 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 no. Okay, enough fooling around. Okay, so the camera's on a chair, so don't mind if you can kind of see the chair there. But let's go ahead and fire. So we got the Alpha Trooper here. Easy peasy. Okay. We're empty. That's the power of 6 darts. So many shots. We'll do slam fire now. Wow, that slam fire, I think it was me firing before all in different directions, but that slam fire was a really, really tight spread, or I should say tight grouping, so that was cool to see. Of course, they all hit the door, everything was fine. Couple shots I took were kind of on an angle, so I kind of shot towards the wall a little. But yeah, for the most part, they all hit the door. It's super fine. This blaster is actually performing really well. I think it actually does perform better than the normal Elite Alpha Trooper, and that's just to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, it's performing a little bit better. Yes, I have a chair on the table. So I just think that's what I'm feeling. Alright, that is what I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed. If you are, let me turn around so the light's on me. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe because I have new videos every single Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, this was Nerf Boy Productions, signing off.